broadcasting from Hanoi, capital of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam.
Program on the Voice of Vietnam. On today's show, after the news, Current Affairs look at evidence to refute distortions of the human rights situation in Vietnam. Our economy segment will discuss the recovery of Vietnam's economy after the COVID-19 pandemic. And in Discovery Vietnam, we will explore the Ô Quy Hờ Ribbon Gate, a scenic spot in the northern province of Lai Châu. But first, hear the news.
In the news headlines, Vietnam's Socio-Economic Forum 2022 will take place on Sunday. Vietnam is among the top destinations of the Australians, and Armenia announces ceasefire with Azerbaijan. Now for the news in detail. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính has chaired a national online conference on promoting administrative procedure reform and mobilizing governance to serve the people. He said that the 13th National Party Congress continued to identify administrative reform as one of the important components of institutional development. One of the three strategic breakthroughs in which reform was focused on administrative procedures, creating a favorable and healthy business and investment environment, laying groundwork for national digital transformation and developing the digital economy and digital society. The minister said administrative reform is a crucial step in building and perfecting the socialist rule of law state. Minister, Chairman of the Government Office, Chan Van Sơn, reported that since 2021, nearly 1,800 business regulations in 140 legal documents have been scrapped or simplified. The Prime Minister has approved plans to remove or streamline 1,100 regulations of 9 ministries and agencies. Head of the party's Central Committee's Economic Commission, Chan Tuấn Anh, has praised efficient and positive contribution by the Japan Bank for International Cooperation, or JBIC, in Vietnam. During a reception of JBIC Governor Hayashi Nobumitsu in Hanoi on Thursday, the Vietnamese official asked for further support and investment from Japanese, US, and Australian investors in key areas of local needs, including energy transformation, clean energy development, healthcare, and human resource training. Governor Hayashi Nobumitsu spoke highly of Vietnam's socio-economic development and pledged the bank's continued support and cooperation with Vietnam in socio-economic infrastructure development to boost bilateral ties. Vietnamese ambassador to Chile, Phạm Trường Giang, expressed his delight at the fine development of the two countries' relations in various fields at a ceremony to celebrate Vietnam's 77th National Day. Vietnam remains Chile's largest trade partner in Southeast Asia, with two-way trade hitting $1.4 billion in the first 8 months of 2022. He told participants that Vietnam currently has diplomatic relations with 189 out of the 193 countries and territories over the world, and has been a responsible member of the international community. The Vietnam Socio-Economic Forum 2022 will open on Sunday to seek recommendations from experts in making decisions and policies in multiple key sectors to boost socio-economic recovery and development. The forum will provide a comprehensive review of Vietnam's economy in the first 9 months of this year and outlook for the entire year. It will comprise 2 seminar sessions, one on accelerating institutional reform and improving policies on land management as a major solution for socio-economic recovery and development, and the other on fostering the implementation of supportive policies for enterprises and laborers to leverage business and production recovery and sustainable development. Secretary General and Head of the National Assembly Office, Bùi Văn Cường said.
This year's forum draws a larger number of delegates and will be connected to the US, Japan, some countries, and 7 universities. 500 scientists, managers, experts, and representatives of international organizations and diplomatic missions will participate.
Vietnam was among top 10 most popular destinations for Australian travellers in July, with more than 18,500 Australians visiting Vietnam in the month. According to Australian Bureau of Statistics, New Zealand ranked first in the top 10 destinations for Australian tourists with 96,180 arrivals, followed by Indonesia, Britain, the US, Fiji, India, Singapore, Thailand and Italy. After both Australia and Vietnam reopened their borders, the number of Australians travelling to Vietnam has risen considerably. Compared to June, the number of Australian arrivals in Vietnam in July rose by about 8,200, but fell by nearly 10,000 from the same month in 2019. A delegation from Da Nang City is paying a working visit to the Netherlands, Britain and Germany to launch investment promotions and explore cooperation opportunities. In Britain, the delegation hosted a Da Nang business roundtable introducing a range of key projects and calling for greater investment in Da Nang by potential British investors. The delegation worked with relevant agencies on the organization of Asia-Pacific Golf Tournament in Da Nang in 2024. In Germany, the delegation attended an investment in Da Nang workshop. Local authorities said the city plans to give priority to FDI projects in high-tech, environmentally friendly industries, including clean and renewable energy, high-end tourism, financial services and logistics, and to developing modern telco infrastructure. A memorandum of understanding on investment cooperation signed between Da Nang and Finance Economic Development Agency, Women Invest.
In other world news, Armenian security officials on Wednesday announced a truce with Azerbaijan after 2 days of deadly clashes near the disputed Nagorno-Karabakh area. In a televised address, Secretary of the Armenian Security Council, Ahmed Ghazarian, said that with the participation of the international community, both sides reached a ceasefire which took effect on September the 14th. This latest deal comes after a previous deal blocked by Russia failed. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres and Russian President Vladimir Putin talked on the phone on Wednesday about promoting the Black Sea Initiative on the exports of grains and fertilizers from Ukraine and Russia to address a growing global food crisis. Mr. Guterres told the press about the positive results of his phone call with President Putin. He said the successes of the Black Sea Initiative has enabled food and fertilizer to be transported from Ukraine's ports to other parts of the world, which has helped lower global food prices. With the United Nations, it is very likely that the Black Sea Initiative will be renewed after the first 120 days. And the Secretary General for Humanitarian Affairs and Emergency Relief Coordinator Martin Griffiths has called for increased support for Syria to address humanitarian problems and people's livelihoods. The Humanitarian Response Plan for Syria, the annual plan for humanitarian assistance for Syria, is among the largest appeals in the world. $4.4 billion is needed this year. In addition, the Regional Refugee and Resilience Plan amounts to $6.1 billion for this year, bringing the total up to $10.5 billion. The amount reflects the severity of humanitarian needs in Syria and in the region following a decade of crisis, said Mr. Griffiths. To date, only a quarter of the humanitarian response plan is funded. The UN may not even reach half of the funding requirements for the humanitarian response plan by the end of this year, he said. 14.6 million people in Syria, more than half of them children, need humanitarian assistance.
Changing news, the midpoint once again. Vietnam Social Economic Forum 2022 will take place on Sunday. Vietnam is among the top destinations of the Australians, and Armenia announces ceasefire with Azerbaijan. That's the news.